caused by our world's inaccessibility. Blindness or low eyesight does not reflect a person's IQ or how unhappy their life is. The fact that the sighted cannot envision their world without sight does not imply that the visually impaired live a sad or unpleasant life as a result of their disability. Considering the mentioned above, it's not surprising that living with a vision impairment generally means living in isolation. Dealing with vision loss is difficult enough as it is. The absence of emotional support at diagnosis centers, restricted access to activities and information, the social stigma, and the lack of proper assistance are all problems that regularly isolate these people. And this last argument demonstrates how the difficulty for the visually impaired is not so much their blindness or low vision as it is their isolation from the rest of society. In order to make a difference, we should start by offering assistance in completing daily tasks. Start with baby steps, and maybe in the future, these baby steps will be the main indicators to take this change even further. There are different ways that we can help visually impaired people in completing daily tasks. We as a group went through brainstorming, challenging assumptions, mind mapping, analogies, etc., and came up with various solutions, one of them being creating a group of volunteers who would be willing to help visually impaired people in daily basis in their homes. Service dogs was another one of our ideas. However, these two solutions carried minor problems as well. It would take this time for the volunteer to get to the specific house in a specific time in order to provide the assistance needed. This would be very time consuming and not so efficient. On the other hand, service dogs wouldn't be the best choice for many reasons, including here allergies and the cost of training them. Most of the broad ideas were already existing, so after a while we came up with the idea of creating an app, and we went for it. The development of the app as a prototype allowed us to make space for improvements and add new features to our app.
Created using Powtoon.